We're going to talk fishing now, especially with the Kids Derby kicking off in just a couple of weeks. Let's talk to Janet Melanson from the St. Catharines Game and Fish Association. Janet, welcome to the program. So the 26th year of the Kids Derby, but obviously some changes have had to be made this year. It kicks off Canada Day weekend. What exactly is happening this year?
Well, this year we're going to have something called Digital Kids Day Derby 2020. So with COVID going on and social distancing, we wanted to make sure the kids are still having a good time out there and we can get everybody out fishing and do it safely. So we're going to run a contest from Wednesday, July 1st at midnight to Saturday, September 5th at 12 noon. It gives everybody a lot of chance and a lot of time to get out there and get fishing with your family. Social distancing, of course, whenever you can, and following all the rules. So it'll be open to all kids 2 to 16 years of age. They can fish anywhere in Ontario as long as it's an MNR approved site, so it's legal to fish there. So how they enter is they enter any photo that they have of the fish that they caught, and they're going to have an emblem. So we're going to have a little button type thing that comes out. I'm going to post that on Facebook on June the 30th. And so you have to have the little button or the picture with your fish just to, prove it's a 2020 fish. So there's no minimum fish size. All fish, again, must be caught within legal guidelines. So there's no netting or anything like that. You have to make sure you're using a rod and a reel. And it's for kids 2 to 6. We're going to have one age category. So they'll have to catch 2 different species to win one of the top 5 prizes. The kids at age 7 to 11, they will have to catch 3 different species to be entered in for the top 5 prizes. And the kids 12 to 16 will have to have 4 species. We have an overall prize. It's called the Dagmar Miller Memorial Prize. She was a past member that had quite a bit to do with Kids Day. So it's going to be the overall prize. So it's the most amount of species any age group wins will win the grand prize. We also have a Joe Montgomery participation prize, and that'll be for just a draw for kids that have participated.
Can we talk a little bit about the Dagmar Miller Award? Is this the first year of that award?
She just passed away a few weeks ago, unfortunately. So we really like to honor her with all the hard work she's done for the club. She's been an avid member for many, many years, and she's one of the founding members of getting Kids Day up and going.
How different is this year's Kids Day Derby than previous years? How did it work in the previous 25 years?
Well, what we did, we had one day and kids came down, hundreds of kids came down and would pack into the Port Dalhousie area and they would fish for the day. This year, we're giving everybody the whole summer so you can have a good time all summer long, no matter where you are. Normally, it's just right there at the Derby, and we would have awards right after. So we're still going to have awards on September 12th, which would have been our regular Derby day, but we're just waiting to see how that works out, whether we'll be able to have people come to the club or we'll have it a virtual day where we'll do something like on a Facebook virtual live event type of thing.
Like many things during COVID-19, we can't gather groups of people together. So the excitement of that regular Derby day is falling by the wayside. But I think the silver lining, Janet, is the fact that you might be able to get more kids to actually participate in the Derby because it can basically be fish caught anywhere, anytime during the summer.
Yeah, the only stipulation is they have to come down to St. Catharines to pick up the prize. I'm not delivering to Gravenhurst or anything like that, but it should be a good time. Like there's not too many rules as long as you follow the COVID-19 regulations, you follow any municipality regulations, and the MNR. You can fish anything you want. We have one more thing too. We're going to add to the entry form. If anybody wants to write a story about their fish, we'll put that up on Facebook for them. So, we have some great stories. Who doesn't want to hear, how that fish got caught or where you caught it and all that type of thing. So there's going to be all that stuff so the kids can have some fun with that too. And, we'll give out a few prizes for participation for that as well.
Well, I'm full of fish stories, but it's usually all about how big the fish actually wasn't.
Yes, or how it got away.
That's right. Janet, thanks for your time today. Good luck with the Derby, and they can find information on your website.
Yes, definitely. So that is Port Dalhousie Kids Day Fishing Derby is our Facebook page, And there will also be some information on the St. Catharines Game and Fish page, but it's mostly the Facebook page is where all the stuff will be happening.